The Republic by Plato. Plato's The Republic stands as one of the seminal works in Western philosophy and political theory. Written around 380 BC, this philosophical dialogue explores the meaning of justice and examines the order and character of a just society. At its heart, the Republic is a profound inquiry into the nature of justice, the human soul, and the construction of an ideal state. Overview of the Republic. The dialogue begins with Socrates, Plato's mentor and the central character, engaging with various Athenians and foreigners on the nature of justice. Throughout the 10 books of the Republic, Socrates discusses justice not only in individual conduct but also in the state. The text is structured as a Socratic dialogue, a format that allows Plato to present and refute various perspectives through his characters. The allegory of the cave. One of the most famous sections of the Republic is the allegory of the cave, which appears in Book 7. This allegory illustrates the philosopher's journey from ignorance to knowledge and enlightenment. In the allegory, prisoners are chained in a cave, only able to see shadows cast on a wall by objects behind them. These shadows represent perceptions of reality. A philosopher, in contrast, is like a prisoner who has been freed and comes to understand that the shadows are mere illusions. The journey out of the cave symbolizes the philosopher's ascent to the world of the forms and the ultimate understanding of the form of the good. The tripartite theory of the soul. In the Republic, Plato presents the tripartite theory of the soul, which divides the soul into 3 distinct parts: the rational, the spirited, and the appetitive. The rational part seeks truth and knowledge, the spirited part desires honor and is responsible for emotions, and the appetitive part craves physical pleasures and material wealth. Plato argues that justice in an individual is achieved when these 3 parts are in harmony, with the rational part ruling over the other 2. The ideal state and the philosopher king. Plato envisions an ideal state structured in a tripartite class system analogous to the tripartite soul. The ruling class, or the guardians, are the philosopher kings who possess wisdom and knowledge to govern justly. Below them are the auxiliaries, who are responsible for defending the state and enforcing the ruler's decrees. The lowest class, the producers, are tasked with providing for the material needs of the society. Plato argues that each class must perform its role for the state to function harmoniously. Education and the role of women. In his vision of the ideal state, Plato places a significant emphasis on education. He proposes a rigorous educational system to cultivate philosopher kings and ensure that individuals are placed in the appropriate class according to their capabilities. Notably, Plato advocates for the inclusion of women in the guardian class, arguing that they possess the same natural abilities as men and should be educated accordingly. This progressive view on gender equality was revolutionary for its time. Critique of democracy. Plato is often critical of democracy, which he views as a flawed system that leads to the rule of the ignorant masses rather than the knowledgeable few. He argues that democracy can devolve into tyranny, as individuals with little understanding of the common good may be swayed by demagogues. Plato's critique of democracy stems from his belief that only those with the requisite wisdom and virtue should govern. The theory of forms. Central to Plato's philosophy is the theory of forms, which posits that the physical world is only a shadow of a higher reality. The forms are eternal, unchangeable ideals that represent the true essence of things. For example, all beautiful objects are beautiful because they partake in the form of beauty. In the Republic, the form of the good is the highest and most important. Thanks for watching. Please like and share this video. Also hit the subscribe button, ring the notification bell, and let's embark on a journey of knowledge together.